So IHNA's Diploma in Leadership and Management is quite a unique course. It's been developed very specifically by IHNA to work very well for the healthcare sector. And what the healthcare sector in Australia is looking for is very strong leadership skills, very strong interpersonal skills, and skills that really take a worker beyond simply performing the task, but also being able to operate as part of a healthcare team. And this is really obvious in the regional sectors of Australia, which is where some of the greatest job demand exists as well. Employers are looking for people who have great skills, but also are able to practice those skills and communicate those skills to a whole range of different people as well. IHNA's Diploma of Leadership and Management course includes a large amount of simulation and practice. So it's really equipping you and preparing you to take what you learn in theory in the classroom, to practice that and then take that out into the workplace as well. And that's really important for employers, because 1 in every 8 jobs in Australia is now in the healthcare sector. So it is one of Australia's largest employment sectors. The job demand is very high, particularly in regional areas, and it's very important that when you leave the classroom that IHNA's course has prepared you to be able to enter those roles, and employers can have confidence in employing you. Healthcare remains a high priority sector in Australia, and that's both in metro as well as in regional areas. The federal government's expected to invest somewhere around $30 billion in expanding healthcare, more healthcare delivery over the next 5 years. So that's tremendous opportunity for increased jobs, as I said, both in metro and in regional areas. However, it also means that employees will need to have better skills and will need to be ready to enter the workforce job ready. And that's where IHNA's Diploma of Leadership and Management course has been developed particularly to target the healthcare sector. It prepares you to work in the healthcare sector. The scenarios and the simulations talk about working in the healthcare sector rather than simply providing you with a generic general course. The health sector is very conscious that it is employing qualified professionals. So it's very important when students are looking at courses that they choose, that they are seeking and confirming that it's an accredited, registered program and course, rather than simply a course that's being offered by an institute that isn't registered or accredited. And that really becomes important when you then seek employment, because the first question an employer will be asking is, where did you study your Diploma of Leadership and Management? And by saying, if you're able to say IHNA, we're well recognised in the industry, employers know the program and they trust the outcome and your capability. Diploma of Leadership and Management is an ideal foundation course. So whether you've been studying in Australia already and you feel you need to improve your employability and job readiness, this program would be perfect for that, particularly if you're looking at entering the healthcare sector. If you're a student coming from overseas who's looking to study in Australia, Diploma of Leadership and Management provides a number of articulation and pathway opportunities into other university programs as well. Enrollment into IHNA's Diploma of Leadership and Management is a very straightforward process. You can either visit our website at ihna.edu.au and lodge an inquiry, and one of our consultants will contact you very, very quickly. Or you can contact one of our consultants directly and they'll discuss the course and the various options for you. We can generally issue a COE within 24 to 36 hours, so it's a very, very quick and straightforward process. That means then you have certainty about where you're studying, when you're studying. We offer a number of intakes during the year, and we also have 3 campuses in Melbourne, Sydney and Perth. So there's a number of study options based on your choices and your preferences as to where you'd like to study in Australia. So if you're already studying in Australia or you're working post-study, the Diploma of Leadership and Management is an ideal program to prepare you to enter the health workforce and start working in the health workforce. IHNA's Diploma of Leadership and Management is an ideal program if you're a student just left year 12 looking to come and study in Australia. It's an ideal foundation program, has many parts, Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Health Science across Australia. If you're a nurse currently working in Australia or currently studying perhaps the bridging course and EPIQ course, the Diploma of Leadership and Management will help improve your employability. It's also a qualification that a number of hospitals in regional areas are looking for specifically as well. So what are you waiting for?